They sit more comfortably over your ears. The isolation that these headphones provide, and there's a volume rock here which has been my favorite. You also have active noise cancellation. Welcome to TCI, and today we have the SONY Inzone H9 headphones. Now these headphones have been out in the market for almost 2 years. So why do I still have this product here and why would I do a review? It's because it's a Sony. They don't launch out products year on year. They launch out a product which is almost perfect or perfect, and then after a couple of years they launch a second iteration of it or a third iteration which outdoes the older product. So their updates are much more significant as to any other competitors out there. So these have been out in the market for almost 2 years, and in spite of that, these are some of the best gaming headphones you can buy if you want to game on the PlayStation or if you want to game on your PC. So let's dig in to understand if this is going to be worth your money if you're out there in the market looking for new gaming headphones. Let's start off with the design. Now the design on the H9 headphones is evolved. It has been there for quite some time. It's sort of reminiscent of the 3D Pulse headphones. What has changed, however, is how the cups have been shaped. They're sort of oval in shape. Now that is also something that is similar to Sony's premium headphones, which is the XM5s. They're also oval in shape. However, the size difference is significant. Now because these cups are slightly larger, they sit more comfortably over your ears. I sort of take some time to get used to the isolation that these headphones provide. Now, I've not even switched them on. They sit so comfortably over my ears that it's easy to forget that you have them on. Now, that's also because they're not really that heavy in weight. The other thing that I like about the H9 headphones is the kind of permutation combinations that you have with respect to how they can fit over different head sizes. Now, the headband can be increased to this ridge here. This is a nice sturdy ridge, and the cups here can swivel around their mounts here, also flex a little around. So because of which, no matter how your head is in reality, these will fit over your ears quite nicely and comfortably. Another thing that I like about what Sony has done with the headphones is the placement of the buttons. Let's start with the Type-C jack here, or the Type-C charging port right here. That's nicely placed right underneath the stem that extends from here. And then you have your ANC button, so dedicated ANC button here for switching on your active noise cancellation, switching to ambient sound, or switching off completely. And there's a volume rock here which has been my favorite. Irrespective of what volume you set it during the game, you can always switch it, increase it or decrease it from here, and it's got a nice feedback to it. Talking about the volume button here, the dedicated button here on the left ear cup is for switching your audio between the game and your comms. So you have a game switch here, switch it on, toggle it, and you'll be able to increase or decrease the game volume. And then over here is for your online chat. You press it and then change your audio from here. Now, sorry, this is the right cup and not the left cup. I'm holding it wrong. So if you have them on your head and while you're having a conversation, it's easy to be gaming like this and then just switching the buttons instantaneously. You don't have to think or memorize, it's just there. And the feel of the buttons is quite nice, so you are able to distinguish one button from the other very, very quickly. And because of the way the power button is placed away from the rest of the buttons, you won't be accidentally pressing it during the gameplay, which is quite important. Now, a lot of people have argued about the mic. Like, there is no dedicated mute button for the mic. Why would you want that? Like, in your gameplay, you want to have a private conversation with somebody in your family and you tend to search the mic button. You probably found it, you located it, you pressed it, and you didn't press it well. Whatever communication you're having with somebody else out there is something that your friends are going to be hearing. But with this, the H9 headset, you switch it on top and it goes off. So you know for sure that the mic is off. You don't have to look for an indication, search for an indication on your gaming screen to identify if the mic is gone off. It's on top, it's off. You put it down, mic is back live. That brings us to the audio quality on these headphones. Let's discuss that. Now the sound quality on the H9 headphones is not really outstanding, but it's really good when it comes to in comparison with other gaming headphones. Spatial audio is on point. You get to hear every small detail while you're gaming right here. Also, the audio chats that you have with your in-game players is also quite clear. And since you have the ability to control the volume of your game and the audio or your gaming chat, it sort of balances out quite well as per user preference. You also have active noise cancellation, because of which, and these H9 headphones are the only ones in Sony's lineup which support active noise cancellation in the gaming series of headphones, because of which you are able to drown out a lot of ambient sound, especially if you're in a gaming zone where you have multiple players who are constantly chatting around you, gaming. So it's a gaming circle or gaming fraternity that you're in. These will surely come in handy. Or when you're at home and somebody else is watching television while you want to be involved in your gaming, the active noise cancellation does come into good use. But that being said, the active noise cancellation does sort of let in ambient noise. Very subtle, but that way you're also aware of any call-outs that you have, or people in the house around are giving you a call-out. Yes, you can do that. You can also bump it up by switching it to ambient mode, which will then push in more of the ambient sound to you. That way you will be able to hear much more of your surrounding sound. And then you can even switch it off, and then the cups on your ears will passively isolate sound for you, which are also good enough. Now overall, the sound quality, like I mentioned, is good. You also have two options for connectivity as well. One is Bluetooth and the second is 2.4 GHz wireless connection, which can be done with the help of this dongle. Now this dongle can connect to your PlayStation directly to the USB or directly to your PC computer, and there's a switch on the side which will help you determine if it's connected to your PC or your PlayStation. A flick of switch and plug it in, and you're able to use the device on both your PC or your PlayStation. You might not be able to use this on other platforms like Xbox. Now, when you do connect these to your PC, you have much more options that are available through the PC suite or the in-zone calibration tool that you get on your PC computer. So you're able to customize your sound pickup or how sensitive your mic should be while gaming. Now, keep it in mind that if you want to customize the sound settings for the mic or the gain settings for the mic, your mic has to be in the switched on position. If it's up or if it's in mute position, you'll not be able to customize it. Switch it down and then you are able to adjust it. You can also make changes to the equalizer, also to what audio that you're able to hear from your headphones directly. So if you don't want to use the manual controls on the headphones, you can customize that sound directly to your PC suite. Now on the PlayStation, it's plug and play. You just plug in the dongle and you can start gaming. You do not have to customize anything. If required, you can go to the settings, and whatever are the settings that are available through the PlayStation's interface, you are able to customize it there. But it's a straightforward use from the PlayStation. On the PC, you do get some customizations. Now, since there are two ways you can connect these headphones, that is through Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz wireless connection, you can have two different devices connected to this. For instance, you can be gaming on the PlayStation via the dongle, and then you can have your phone connected via Bluetooth for streaming sound. So if you're able to listen to two streams simultaneously, you can do this, and there are very few gaming headphones which let you do this. Or you can have these connected to your PlayStation and then the Bluetooth connected to your Discord connection, so you're chatting and gaming at the same time. So for streaming, these do come in handy. Where the PlayStation is concerned, they've worked out really well for me. I'm able to see what is the battery percentage that is there on my screen directly. That's another thing. You're not able to see the battery percentage anywhere on the headphones. There is no LED to signify. You have to rely on the screen. That's how you'll know. On the PlayStation app, it shows in 3 bars. On the PC, it's 4 bars. But there is no other way that these indicate battery to you. Another indication out here for your connection type is the circular light here. If it's blue, it's connected to Bluetooth. If it's white, it's connected to the 2.4 GHz wireless connection. So you're able to identify which connection is active at that point in time. And if you have both the connections simultaneously active, they'll keep switching. So it's good that we have an option of choosing which connection you want to use at one point in time, and you have a multiple way of connecting to your devices, which is a neat touch. And that's one of the reasons why, like I said, these headphones have been in the market for almost 2 years. There's been no update, but for what these provide, I don't think there has been a need to go out there and search in the market for something that's even close to these. There are better ones, no doubt, but obviously they are priced much more higher. So how do we conclude on this product? Let's start with the price point. Priced at 849 AED, active noise cancellation, 32 hours of battery backup with the active noise cancellation, multiple ways of connecting devices, and you have spatial sound, and they look beautiful. Like even if I had to put them across on my PlayStation right now, it creates a nice contrast. They are available in white as well. I like the black one. It sort of creates that contrast so you're able to see it's not just the PlayStation but the gaming headphones that I have. This has been a very decent attempt by Sony to have a dedicated PlayStation or dedicated gaming headphones from Sony. Now, Sony has been one of the leading players when it comes to sound. They have put in a lot of tech in this. They have not said it's from the premium products that like the XM5 which are out there in the market. But we can surely say this is a very premium, well-built product from Sony. It's been out there in the market for 2 years already and might just continue to be there for another year or two. So if you're out in the market looking for gaming headphones which are not ultra premium but are in the premium price range, which can switch between multiple consoles or your gaming console, which is a PlayStation and your PC, and possibly even step outdoors with this. Now that's one of the things which is very funny. You can connect this to your phone and step out, but it's funny having a headphone or your mic sticking out like this and walking around. It's like you are taking orders from people for their food while you're on the go. How funny is that going to look? Anyway, this is a product you should buy if you're out there looking for gaming headphones. This is Aurelius from TCS signing off. You have a great evening ahead.